I'm going to move on to the research investment streams that Tonia's group has developed. As you realise, our policy framework now hinges on the investment stream system. There are 4 research investment streams. The largest 2 at the bottom are health and wellbeing in New Zealand and improving outcomes in acute and chronic conditions in New Zealand. Did we bring any documents for people to pick up, guidelines, up the top there? Didn't bring those? Okay. Okay, so you can download the research investment stream documents. They've been reissued as of last week, so we've updated them, and I'll tell you what those updates will mean. So I won't go into what each of the investment streams is all about. But essentially, those 2 at the bottom are expected to be allocated about 70% of the HRC's budget. That's the target figure for allocation. The Rangiho Hauora Māori investment stream is expected to receive about 10% of the HRC budget, and the Research for New Zealand Health Delivery investment stream about 20% of the budget. I just might make a couple of comments about the New Zealand Health Delivery investment stream because since we've introduced this investment stream, this particular stream has been underfunded or undersubscribed, each year. And there's a number of reasons why that might be. The assessing committees that work in this particular area have told us that the applications that are received for that assessing committee tend to be, they don't seem to meet the characteristics that we expect from that investment stream, particularly with respect to the expertise and track record of the team that's applying. So what could happen is that the researcher will apply to the health delivery stream but won't have the expertise to deliver any particular outcomes. Or the other extreme is you would have somebody who is a clinician and less experienced in research in the team, and the assessing committee is not convinced that the research would be productive without the research expertise. So each of the investment signals that describes the investment streams has been written to a common template with a purpose, a scope for that stream, what's in and what's out. There are goals, there are priorities for health and wellbeing and IOP, and there are research characteristics for New Zealand health delivery. And there are also some examples of other research areas that might be in scope for a particular investment stream. And also some examples of research that wouldn't be in scope for that particular investment stream. We also have a FAQ document that you can find on our website that describes a bit more on what goes into each stream. Now, we've been asked this question consistently over the last couple of years: how does the HRC relate to the national science challenges? So the investment signals have been rewritten and we've added a section about the national science challenges, and the HRC states its position with respect to what that means. Essentially, the HRC encourages research that can contribute to a challenge as well as research on other health priorities, provided it is in scope for one of our investment signals. HRC funding will complement the challenges, so research will not be excluded because it is not in a NSC scope, nor will it be prioritised because it is in scope. So applications to us will be assessed on our own merits using existing HRC criteria. So the bottom line is the HRC will function in the way that it has in the past. However, the HRC wants to ensure that the national science challenges get maximum value from HRC-funded research. So from the current funding round onwards, successful applicants that have research in scope for a challenge will be encouraged to engage with the challenge leads. HRC will monitor and report outcomes for HRC-funded research in scope for each of the challenges, and HRC will identify opportunities for HRC-funded research to contribute to high-level outcomes sought by the National Science Challenges. As always, applicants must apply into at least one investment stream, research, and they make that selection based on where their research will have the greatest impact on the goals and priorities of that investment stream. Programs can span one or more investment streams, but the application must state what the primary investment stream would be. Programs are not supported in the health delivery investment stream. Just to warn you that HRC will not reallocate applications between investment streams. That selection is entirely up to the applicant. Science assessing committees, when they see, or if they see an application that is not in scope for investment stream, they are instructed to score that application low in using the research impact criterion, which is one of the 4 criterion for scoring applications. So you must read the investment signals and you must make the selection for yourself appropriately. I know that the research office staff are familiar with this framework now, so they will probably be able to direct you in this way.